Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Greg Tech New Horizons. So we're back. So we're in our little HV room. This is basically where we do most of our HV stuff here, obviously. And we're going to work on an ore production room here. And I made a few different machines and things like that for us to work with. Maybe a bit too many. I was thinking of doing 3 each. I might do 2 each and keep the other ones if I need them for something else. But I've already inserted 8 turbo combustion generators at 512 EU each. So that's 4,096 EU a tick that's running through here. So that's quite a bit of energy. I opened this all up. I actually just dug this out. I have PTFE fluid pipe. We got that up and running last episode. So I made some fluid pipes out of it just for fun. So it does 3,200 millibuckets of water a second, which is the equivalent of 3.2 buckets, which is probably more than enough. You have to remember we are only producing 1 bucket a second right now with our reservoir, so we might have to, add more reservoirs on top of our tank later on. So let's get the wiring done first over here. So we're going to use the Silver 8X one here. It's the lowest loss you can get, 1 EU. You have to remember, most things are even the highest expensive stuff is going to use 480 EU or something like that. It won't be super, super, super expensive, right? Unlike LV, where it was if it was 3 cables down, you couldn't power it. That seems to be not really an issue as you get a little higher. So lossless cable is not usually as needed as much, at least from my experience. So doing something like this and a little bit more expensive like this is not a big energy loss as it was before. Now, actually, I put this one down too many because we prefer to put it in the back from what we've been doing here. So I'm going to bring these right to the wall, to be fair. I probably won't be needing all of this, but I made a lot of machines. I made 3 of all the the macerators and things like that, but I think I'm going to change that up anyway. So in the end, I probably won't need all that, but you're going to want something because you're going to want to macerate multiple times, right? Because well, let's go through something simple. Let's go for an ore type here, and I think this will give you guys an idea of what we want. So something that we can smelt and use. Sure, let's just use iron. Well, let's use something a little bit more complicated that we might use. Okay, let's just use lead ore. So we take the lead ore and we macerate it. So first of all, you're gonna get silver dust as a byproduct. I don't think you get that till later on, I'm guessing, but you'd get silver dust as a byproduct. 10% chance you get your crushed lead. So you got to deal with that. And then you take your crushed lead and then you go ahead and let's go ahead and wash it, for example, here. So we're going to ore wash it and we're going to take that and we're going to get purified lead ore, but we also get a chance of getting silver dust. Okay. And then I guess stone dust was part of that too. And then what we're going to do is take the purified lead dust, at least at this time, and we're going to go and thermal centrifuge it. Okay, so now you get a bit of sulfur dust, and then you're gonna take the centrifuged lead dust and you're gonna macerate it again because now you get a bit more sulfur dust, and then you take the lead dust itself and then basically you smelt it, unless you decide you want to do something with that. Nothing here you can do with this, but for example, let's just say you could electrolyze it or whatever. There's something else you can do with it, then you can do that. So you go through macerator twice during that time, not just once, but twice. So I was thinking originally I was going to do 3 of each. So 3 macerator, 3 ore washers, 3, But what I think I'm going to do is just do one setup. So it's just going to be 1 macerator, 1 everything. And then if I need more of it, I can go and build more over here kind of thing and set up a second setup or whatever. And then I can just split whatever I need material wise. I'm going to take the macerator anyways. I'm going to start with this. Now, one of the issues as well is you're going to have a lot of byproducts and you're going to need to filter it and move it. And it's going to be kind of a nightmare. And I think what we're going to have to do is do this through the low voltage item filter types. So if we click these guys, you can filter whatever product in here. So right now it's based on ore. There's crushed centrifuge ore. There's crushed purified ore. There's crushed ore. There's shards even in here. Apparently, there's quadrupled ingots. It basically goes on: gem chips, flawed, dust, tinies, impure, dust refined, dust pure, dust nuggets, plate alloys. It just goes on and on and on and on. Basically, it's a huge filter list. I don't think there's a way to open this. It's too bad because with the circuits, what they did, it would be kind of cool if you could do that. So you have to go kind of crazy through this, I guess. And I guess you can go back and forth, right? Yeah. So even tools, compressed stuff. I mean, you name it. It's kind of ridiculous. Thankfully, we don't need to do anything that complicated yet. Um, and so yeah, it should help us. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do this somewhat compact, and we'll have in and out, and then we'll use the filters with Ender IO. At least I'm gonna try that. So let's just do the basic setup. So we know we're gonna do the ore wash. Let's just do something like this. So we know the next one is going to usually be the ore wash. Where did it go? Oh, sorry, there it is. Ore wash. And then we're going to go ahead and do the thermal centrifuge. And then we're going to go ahead and do another macerator run. And then basically from there, we'll just go ahead and we probably don't even, we'll just leave one in there for now. And then from there, what we'll do is we'll smelt whatever remains, basically, if there is. So I'm just going to do it nice and compact instead here. And I'm not sure how well this will work, but the idea is we're going to go ahead and use the Ender IO pipes to kind of help us, gauge this. So let's see how this goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that should be pretty good. So I think we're going to want to use some of these chests as well. So first of all, I think you would just start here, and you're going to output here. So you can extract. Sure, we can just do, as long as you don't accidentally do this for something else at the time. Well, actually, let's do something fun. So let's do ores. What should we do ores? Let's do ores as black for now or something. So we're going to go ahead and insert ores at black level here. And then what we're going to do is extract this. So this is going to be your macerated dust. So let's do like a gray. Is there a dark gray? Gray. There you go. We're going to extract gray. And this is where I think we're going to try to do the filter thing here. I don't know how well this is going to work, by the way. So my hope is what I can do is I can do the filter over here. Maybe I'll do it back here. Is this, oops. This way you get the room here, right? So we have the item filter here. And so what we'll do is we'll go... Yeah, I think that would work, right? Yeah, because you can do an output on these, right? So let's do insert, and we'll do the gray, right? And we'll have a priority of 1. And it will go into a container. Oh, actually, I don't even need to go into a container. Yeah, so you're gonna macerate, but then you're gonna yeah, okay. We don't need a buffer of the wash, I guess. Unless if you want to add more machines over time. Actually, now I think about it. Yeah, if you're backed up and you want to add another, like for example, ore washer over here, you could do that at any time. So maybe I will do a buffer there. I was gonna say I wasn't gonna planning to, but you know what? Let's do it anyways. Okay, so here you go. So then what we're gonna do is that'll go in there, and then you need another one basically. So one that your fallback, I guess, for failure in a sense. You can have one over here maybe. So this is basically your dust that you're not going to get anything out of it, I guess. So we can go over here for now, and let's set this to gray, and this will be, yeah, that should be good. And extract, you're going to go into black. Oh, did I? I didn't do that right. That's all right. There you go, black. And then you're going to extract gray, and gray is going to go in here. It has priority, so it should go in here. But the idea is if it can't go in there, then it should go over here. At least that's the running scenario here. And then what we're going to do is change this to crushed only. So crushed materials will go here, okay? And then what we'll do is we're going to extract here. So let's do like a light gray, I guess. Extract. And we're going to take you and go into this, which will be insert on a light gray. Perfect. And then ore washing also will make material, right? So I guess we'll have to do the same thing again. So you'll get purified, right? Um, this is kind of fun. This gets a little clunky, as you can notice. So let's do something similar, I guess. Why not? Yeah, I don't think that would hurt. If this does work, I think this will be kind of cool, actually. So let's do something similar to this. So this will be purified, right? Because that's washed. And then we'll go ahead and... Do we have more? I guess they're in here. Let's get another diamond chest here. And we'll do the same idea. Junk will go into here, and then blah, blah, blah. So... Unfortunately, you can't have more than one channel on there, can you? That's the only downside. But that's not a big deal. What I can do... Actually, no, I can do something here, I think. So what I can probably do is extract here. Yeah, I have an idea what I can do here because you can only fit whatever goes in there. I think you can do it like this. I don't know if you're allowed to do this, but if you can, and if this works, basically I have insert gray. Why can't I insert gray again, right? Because it can only go into the right slots. So this should actually work. So we're going to go insert dark gray, right? Yeah. Sorry, dark gray. And then you're going to export here. And then, yeah, that should work. Now, your export, you should probably obviously keep a different color here. So we did gray here. Let's do white this time, I guess. Probably this way, actually. There you go. Extract white. Okay. Make sure nothing's in the way. There you go. Extract. Okay, so you're extracting... Oh, yeah, so we decided to extract gray again. Like that. Okay. Cool. So you could probably do something like priority insert 2, or maybe even 3, for example. 2. And then, of course, this is 0. And then we could do another one with 1. I'm not sure if this is going to work as well as I'm hoping. I'm in my head, I'm hoping this will work. But, yeah. It should, I think, work. Okay. So we're going to do insert white here. That's gray. Don't get thrown off by that. So we're going to do insert white here. And then we're going to get the thermal centrifuge. So let's take something like silver ore again. And okay, so this is purified. So we're going to throw this in the thermal centrifuge, and then you have a chance again, right? So this is where things get a little complicated, right? So we're going to go ahead and make another one of these guys. We're going to have you come out on the edge here. And then you're going to get the thermal centrifuge ones, which, there you go. They're right there. And then you're going to put another one of these here. And basically, we're going to also output again as that dark gray, I guess. Gray, yeah. Gray. Okay, extract with gray. Cool. And then same idea. So let's go ahead. This is actually kind of fun if this works. I just, it took a bit. I played around with some stuff. I haven't actually tried this. This is all theory. As long as I don't even know if the Ender IO pipes will interact correctly with this. So this whole thing might even be a bust because I'm not doing it. Oops, sorry. I'm not doing it correctly because, well, I think if something can be done, but it doesn't, it won't let it be done. And then this whole thing's a bust, obviously. So we got white, and then this is thermal centrifuge. So let's just add this into a fun color. These, I guess we don't have anything. Like you're just inserting, but you're not extracting, right? So let's just disable all the extracting anyways on this. Let's put this back to the regular green anyways, just because that bothers me. Okay, so insert, and this will be priority 1. Okay. And actually, now I'm thinking about this, I'll need one more, I think. So 4, 3, 2. Okay. I think this might work. And then we're going to go ahead and put in another conduit here. I love this. And then this one, we're going to do extract, but this time we're going to go, let's do red because it's thermal. It's hot for fun. I like the other ones are gray. Like you're changing the, like it's dark gray and lighter gray and blah, 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 but whatever. And then we're going to have you go into the universal macerator. So here we go, red. And then the universal macerator will make another byproduct. But this is the problem that you have. This is the worst problem I can even think of. How do you know you can use whatever it creates as a byproduct? Yes. So I never thought of that till now, obviously. But if you do silver, I guess you got silver dust and stuff like this. Let's see if we can find all the dust in one spot. Or do they kind of move them around nicely? Probably move them around nicely, don't they? So you have your purified here. And then let's put it in the centrifuge. We can always put it up here, right? So you have your silver here, right? So when you go to this and put it in the macerator, this you can't use, but how do you know you can use it versus can't use it? Oh, darn it. And this is the part I don't know. Like, the filter support that? Like, I saw a lot of ones, like final product and things like that. So there's shards, but this is not what we want. We need a dust. Yeah, so this is not what we want here at all. We need some sort of dust. Okay, so refined dust. Dust pure. No, there won't be any cauldron dust. And then there's dust. See, the example of refined dust is, I guess that's what you do. You're using the ore dictionary. F3H. Okay, so I think we might, we don't need F3. Watch this. I have an idea. So we're going to use this, right? So you're going to macerate this, and then you have these two. You are considered a dust silver. Oh, they don't have category names for it. Or dictionary names, but they don't. Damn it. So it looks like it's only one single dust here. So you got impure, you got small, pure, you got dust. But this is everything. Like, this is giving you, I'm pretty sure, I saw sulfur. So this is stuff that you can smell, but this is also things you can't smell. I guess I'm going to have to add a filter at the end. I'm going to have to literally put a filter and decide what I want. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, so that's going that way. So I don't see a way around that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm a bit of an idiot. You know how we solve this? Done. And you might be like, well, what about the smelter? And that's the whole point. You don't need the smelter. If I need the smelter to smelt a bunch of things, do it on the side, set a filter for it. But overall, I'm not here to actually collect that type of crap. I'm here to collect what I need for the dust. Because, like, when you think about it, do I need plain iron? No, I need iron dust half the time. I need silver dust. I need gold dust. I need to make, electrum or steel or some other advanced product. Most of the time, I'm not even using ingot form. A lot of times, I have to go back downstairs and macerate the ingots back into dust form. So why give myself a headache on this whole project when this should be good enough? At least I think. So we're going to try this. The beauty of this whole thing is I could expand this easily. I could put another machine here, follow, the options, or I could even move these around over time if I want them just mentally, neater looking. But this should, I think, work. But I can't tell you for 100% sake, obviously. So I'm going to take off extraction completely on this. This is your end of the line, right? So I'm just going to tell it to auto put. Obviously, you're going to have the two last materials mixed in there, but 99% of it's going to be, or 90% of it's going to just be the main product, obviously. So I don't know how well this is going to work. This is going to be a trial and error. And now keep in mind, this is not designed in any way to work with, actually, no, would it work? Yeah, because if you're not smelting it, no, it should work with any dust. Yeah, any dust should be able to be processed in there. So this is the best part of it. Before, when I was going to smelt it, you would be locked up if I put a material in there that can't be smelted, right? But now that shouldn't be a problem, from my understanding. So give it a try here. Oh, this is the part I'm spooked out on. So, I mean, this should work. Okay. The question is, how will it work once the first dust comes through? So it's a 10% chance. We can run this 10 times, and it's still, I mean, probability, right? You could run it 50 times and never have it happen, but, you know, when you measure it over 5 million times, then it's probably closer to that 10%, or it's actually, I think, 11.11 or something percent, but you get the point, right? So probability can't be measured at low chance. It has to be a very, very high number. Or not low chance, but it can't be figured with, like, just, hey, 5 numbers. Because, you know, you get it or you don't get it. It's just not the same, right, when you're calculating it. It might have even gotten it, and I don't even know it did. Let's give it another 2 more here. This one, and then this one. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. No, nothing's there yet, so probability is just sucking today. I'm worried it'll get stuck, but these don't stick. I think they teleport, so there should be nothing in their buffer, right? So yeah, you can see it doing its thing, which is pretty damn cool, to be fair. There we go. And it did it. Where did it go, though? Okay, so it went some... Oh, wait. Oh, that's what we wanted, I guess. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah, because these are the buffer. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's the buffer for that. Yeah, so this is your whatever chest. Yes, it worked. Okay, that's it. It works. Okay, so now we want to make sure the rest works. But this basically answered our question. Will it work? I think it will work, which is awesome. So this is Merry Christmas for us. This is big news, and I'm really happy about that. And that was actually more simple than I thought, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we're gonna have a vent thermal centrifuge, no, or washer place. There you go. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna bring you over here, please. And because of the buffer chests I have there, which maybe you don't need, I want them like that. But because of it, it'll help with errors, like keep processing till it fills. But I think the thing that you guys will like about this is, you know how we mine and we get all those dusts? Yeah. We can start processing some of those dusts and actually getting something out of them now. I think that's actually a really big, you know, like a big, you know, awesomeness out of that. Now, obviously, some things might need to be processed in a different way. So even though I'm doing it the way I am, there might be one where maybe you shouldn't macerate it at the final one. Maybe you should do something else or blah, blah, blah. So it might not be perfect, to be fair. We have to keep that in mind that, you know, eventually I might say, oh, crap, I need to do this. And we can make another little setup over here or adjust some stuff over here. Put filters in, for example, right? And change it around if we need to. But, no, I think this will work, so stone dust is a problem, unfortunately. It isn't really a problem because we're going to resolve stone dust pretty fast with one of you, and then I think I have one of the big ones on me anyways. Yeah, there you go. So this resolves the stone dust issue. Because I just didn't want to... I personally don't want to deal with stone dust in the long run anyways, right? So, I kind of don't want to... You know what? I'll put it back here for fun, I think. It doesn't matter where you put it, to be fair, but you know what? I'm going to put it right here, actually. Oh, that's... Don't think that was supposed to happen, by the way. Okay, I think it was because of the server backing up there. Oh, crap. I wanted to... Well, you know what? We can do this. We'll do that again. Yeah, I just wanted a cleaner way to do this, and I can do it a cleaner way. So there we go. There you go. And we'll give it a diamond upgrade. Perfect. Okay, so this one was gray, right? So what we do is we also do gray into here. Except make sure you put the stone dust in there first. And then we'll do gray here. Right? It was dark gray or light gray? I think it was dark gray. Yeah, gray. And then that'll be no extraction. Insert priority 1. And there you go. And for now on, you should get no dusts on that container. Yeah, I just saw one go in there already. And they'll always go in there. And there you go. And then I'm thinking I'll move this, actually, to be fair. Because I just want this to be in a nicer spot. So I'm going to put you like this. There you go. Let's remove this side here. And let's do gray here. And oops, sorry. Let's change that back to the green because that bothers me. Gray here. Did we pass it? I think we did. Gray here and insert. There you go. So it already macerated that, so that's not too bad. Obviously, it spends more time washing it. So you might want to adjust your numbers there. So maybe we should go through. Let's get rid of everything on this list if we can. I don't know if there's a button for that. Sometimes you can hold it down and it goes zip. Other times doesn't even blink an eye. Okay, let's look at the numbers here. So maybe I should even write this down. Oh, notepad, sorry. Okay, so let's do this. So to macerate ore, let's do it HV, Universal Macerator. So 5 seconds, 1 ore, 2 dust. What do they call that? Crushed. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, yeah. Okay, and then we take the crushed and we wash that. Now this is where obviously it's going to have its hardest time. So when you wash it, you're going to have, let's go to HV. It's going to take 3.7 seconds. Actually, I'm a little surprised by that. 5 seconds and you get 2, so it's 2.5. This is 3.7, so it is slower, but not as crazy as I thought. So 3.75 to wash 1 dust, 1 crushed. 2 purified, let's say. Okay, cool. And then we're going to take that purified and we're going to thermal centrifuge it, right? So so how much does it take? 25 seconds? Oh my goodness. That's not even... Oh, wait. Sorry, we haven't done... Wait, what? That's a hacker, I think. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I think we have a hacker on the server. Crap. I gotta go on my other account here. I'll tell you. I can't show it to you right now, but TP down. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. We're good. Oh. Oh. I thought that was a teleporting hacker or something. So I have an admin account on right now, but he's not muted right now. Oh my goodness. So his account, he's running with like 5 FPS. He doesn't affect the performance, but I literally thought somebody teleported to me here. It is possible. There's weird hacks in 1.7 and, overall things shouldn't happen, but, things do happen. And I got a heart attack there because I thought we literally, like, somebody was doing naughty things. So it's very rare, but this happened. I was gonna oh, time to take care of business before this goes bad. Anyways, okay, so oh yeah, so back to what we were doing before I got super distracted here. So we went to you to that. Okay, oh yeah, and then it was thermal centrifuge after the washing part. So we're gonna wash it, right? It's the next page, isn't it? Or oh no, or washing, then thermal centrifuge. There you go. So we needed to click this. Okay, 6.25 seconds. Ouch. So 6.25 to wash to thermal 1 purified or purified dust to 1 centrifuged dust. Damn. So that's a huge difference there. So 2.5 seconds basically from, just to say if you get crushed dust, your wash, but then you're not catching up on your thermal centrifuge. It's 6. So even if we do 2 thermal centrifuges, you wouldn't be keeping up. You'd have to do 3 to keep up. So it's up to you if you want to do that. So basically 1, I'm going to do 1 and then say 2 and then 3 more than likely. Okay. And then after that, we're going to macerate the thermal dust here. So, well, that's easy. We already know the time on that. Oh, actually, no, we don't know the time. Oh, yeah, we do. So it's 1. So you need 2 more macerators to kind of hold up the speed, right? So, and then 2 macerators. Okay. I think I'm going to do it. I know it's going to take a bit more time and effort, but I kind of want to do it that way. So everything I think has been working so far, except it's not been working. Okay, so output was... Oh. Wait, what? We probably didn't turn output, that's all. Oh, that's all. So this worked out really well. Everything here, as far as I can tell, worked. I just now want to expand this already. So I kind of want to keep up the times. It's not going to be perfect timing and things like that, right? So if we get the thermal centrifuge down, right, to 3 of them. Oh, actually, if you do 3 of them, you'll be good, right? So we said 6.25. Yeah, so I could get it down. Yeah, so 2 of those. So they would all keep up, for sure. Yeah. I'm willing to do that. I think this is going to be one of the better ways of doing it. There's other ways of processing it, obviously, and this will probably get me in trouble from time to time eventually because it's like, oh, I should have done this and that. But I think this will be a good start for us. So I need another thermal. I need... Wait, did I only ever have... Oh, I need to make another macerator, I guess. Yeah, and then you got the thermal centrifuge. So what we can do from here is I can grab it from here and just run a thermal centrifuge, or not a centrifuge line. Sorry, not thermal centrifuge. So, oh yeah, here's the ore washer. So I needed 1 more ore washer. So I actually have to build 1 more macerator. Yeah, let me go do that. I might be wrong. I don't know why or how, but it's doing 6 seconds on the lead and 6 seconds on this. I am so confused on that because it... So let's look at this. Ore washing this. Maybe I didn't pick HV on one of them. It's 3.75, it says. Okay. Oh. You know what? I know what I am. Why? Well, no, because shouldn't it tell me even in the overclocked? Yeah. Yeah, it should actually. So, yeah, so it says 3.75 for some reason. Anyways. So it says 3.75. Okay. And to do the purified in this one at HV is 6.25. But it's not running that way, which confuses me. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I realized it was... I'm not using distilled water. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Yeah, so if we go to HV... Oh, crap. Why couldn't you show HV with the distilled water? There you go. If you go to HV, it's 6.25, same as the thermal. So it's all good. So basically, we should do 2 thermals. So yeah, so what we do is 1 macerator, right? And I guess the macerator, let's look at the time of the macerator. I'm using an example of crushed silver. I just grabbed some crushed ones, right, for this test. But let's see, the macerator, oops. So it's 5 seconds, right? And then everything else, so that's 6 seconds, but you're losing out, right? So I should do 2 thermals, 2 washers, and 2 macerators. That seems pretty easy. So yeah, let me work on that, and we'll come back and see how that works. Okay, my friends, I think we have it right. So I labeled it for fun, for me to remember. Also, if I'm ever around here, you know what's going on here. So we got the crush buffer, purified buffer, centrifuge buffer. The crush buffer will be the most interesting because I can always throw materials into here and then work with it, obviously. But there might be other reasons why I might want to put some stuff in here eventually, like dust and whatnot. Even just to get them. Well, I don't know if I can wash any of the ones I have now. I might have to have like the actual wash one for those dusts, but either way, something I can work on. And then over here we have ore in, out, finished. So this is your out product, and this is all the extras basically. And then of course you got your stone dust up there for now. So let's go ahead and put in a stack of lead in here. So if you want to, you could go like this. It's not a big deal, but you could round robin it, and then it'll go into both, right? Oh, wait, no, you don't need to do that with that. I forgot there's none needed for that one. But if you wanted to, for some of it, you could round robin it, and it fill both buffers. So, like, for example, here, you got your output. So everything else output-wise, right? So you got ore washing, centrifuge, and yeah. So all these, what you could do is round robin all these, and then that way they're all running, and you're not wasting any time. At least I think that's how it should run. Thing is, this it keeps up pretty good, but I mean, this is the whole idea. You don't have to wait on keeping on a buffer, right? So as long as it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then you're kind of keeping up with it. So I would say it's doing pretty good. Yeah, a lot of them stacked up on there, right? So, but now that we're doing the round robin here, it's working really well. So there you go. And I think it looks like it's working perfectly. So that'll process materials a lot faster, obviously. Still takes some time, to go through the whole thing. 5 seconds. So let's do the math. I'm not going to make it any faster than this. There's going to be a multi-block version in the future, from my understanding, once you get into the next stage or whatever. So we're not going to go too crazy here. But yeah, so it's 5.33 minutes basically to do a full stack. But I mean, if you calculate a whole day, so 24 times 60 times 60 divided by 320, I think it was, you could do 270 stacks in a single day, like in a 24-hour period. So I don't mind even close to that. So if I start dumping things in here, now and not later on, we'll definitely start seeing that happen. So. But yeah, no, I think that works really well. I'm really happy about that. And it was less horrible than I thought, honestly. And we only had to kind of do a fix-up, and that was really just to increase its performance. And we didn't do the smelting, which I think in the end was the smart choice. I'll just set the smelter up. I might make a couple more, right? Just make a faster bank of them. But I'll probably just set it up, around here or over here. It doesn't matter. And then I'll set up the centrifuges the same way, so if I need them for anything. And then I can also do a blacklist. So let's just say I want it to do certain steps, but not all of them. I can always add a blacklist, and I can even pull certain materials from the side. I'll have to take the sides down, but I can also use these as another output for something special if I need it, right? And using filters, or I can pull out and do priority, and then priority filters for the input. You know what I mean? So there are ways to kind of work with everything here. To make what I need, better. I have the mercury set up here too. I guess eventually I should do that. Grabbing the mercury here and using this. This is my third mercury tank. These are already full, so this one's getting full too. But I think I'm running out of redstone soon, so. But that's for like special things. I'm not really caring about that till it happens, and then I'll like note down, okay, I have to save this. And what I'll probably do is put a blacklist within this. So instead of using a whitelist, what I'll probably do is a blacklist, and it'll remind me of, oops, I screwed up really badly kind of thing. So if we put this in here, this is the advanced version, by the way. It just takes the Z logic. We made these before. I had a few of them, so I just put them with a filter. It gives you some more options. It's mostly about the double amount of space here. So turn this into a blacklist only items. If the item lists, all items will be allowed to pass. Okay. And so it's just going to be a blacklist, basically. So if there's a material I don't want to go in here, because I need it another type of processing or whatever, I can. And look at this. I also have another connection back here I can always add. So if I really, really, really wanted to, and I could do one on the bottom, I can have a certain ore do a whole different processing outside of this. I can just do it over here, but still dump it in the same container. So I think that was probably what my plan will be when it comes to that part of it. But till then, no, I think this is going to be great. I'm happy with this. It means I can finally throw a bunch of materials in here, just get them processed. I'm probably going to go and throw all my crushed ones in here too, just get them done. And then I'll have to figure out what to do with the little dust, to be fair. I'll probably just do a washer type setup for that to automatically wash them. But overall, we should be good. Our water should be keeping up because we're not using that much water, honestly. So this shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, it's nice and full, so... But no, I think this was a pretty good one. I think I was able to, understand this a bit better and was able to do this kind of well because of it. And it's nice and clean too, so I'm happy with that. So either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.